Okay, we live. What's up, my cookie agents? Happy 2023. I see Miss Jackie is in the building. Hey, Miss Jackie, I miss you too, sweetheart. I haven't talked to you in a while. I was looking through our little Instagram chats and I hadn't talked to you since Christmas. So happy New Year to you. I don't know if you seen my video, but 2 weeks ago I had a little situation. So, hello. Welcome everyone. I made this thumbnail a long time ago, and it's not to, put two women against each other, but I just wanted to just run it up since Micah and Marsau decided to say that, oh, well, Sheree is the upgrade. So I said, you know what? Let me do a video and let's run it up and let's look and see who the real upgrade is. I mean, they're both great, beautiful black women. Okay, Melody and Sheree, however you want to pronounce it. They are both great women, right? And they're both beautiful. But we gonna just run it up, and a lot of this just depends on what your morals are, what your values are, what you personally value, right? So you guys, I'm thinking about adding a membership to talk about some other things that I don't want to talk about in the public. So y'all let me know. And I'm also keep on checking my community tab because I'm also going to ask you guys, what would you like to hear more from me in 2023? So as you guys all know, it is snowing here in Dallas. So I get a few days off. So I said I'm gonna try to go live a little bit more. Y'all know I done went back to the plantation, unfortunately. And your girl Smart Cookie is having to work, but that's okay. That's okay because business is gonna pick back up. Hey, you're not a real entrepreneur, Martell, if you can't do well and then do it again. Okay. You got those people that are entrepreneurs, that are true entrepreneurs, and they failed and then they came back. That's what true entrepreneurship means. Okay. And for some of us, it happens faster than others, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. So moving right along. Okay. We're going to bring to the table Melody and Sheree. And I have Marcus's board over here where I am. I wrote some little notes down. So let's get their picture on up. Let me share this with you guys. Let's get their pictures right on up so we can see what we are over here talking about. Okay. Let me just 1 second. I'm moving, so hopefully, everything gonna be better once I move out this dead spot. Let's put the pictures up of the two beautiful ladies, the subjects of tonight. Okay. Um, there we have it. There's Sheree to the left, and we have Melody Holtz over here to the right. Okay. So who is the upgrade? So I'm gonna tell who I think, and then if anybody wants to come up after I'm done with my little spiel, then we will talk about, who you guys think is the true upgrade. Okay. Is that okay with you guys? Okay. For starters, this is what I came up from my list. They both have two things in common, right? So Melody grew up with no father, and neither did Sheree. Now I was looking for the clip, but I think it was on I don't know if it's I know it wasn't that show that comes on TV One. Y'all know the show where they go through people's lives. I don't know if it was that show or maybe it was one of the first shows from Housewives of Atlanta. If you were a Roa fan, put it down in the chat. But um Sheree's mother was interviewed, Miss Thelma, and she was just talking about how Sheree's father left them, and when Sheree was a child, she asked her dad for a see and say, And for those of you that don't know what a see and say is, I'm going to show you. And this dusty Negro didn't go buy the damn see and say. So let me show y'all what a see and say is. It's one of these toys. Okay, y'all see this toy here? This is what a CNC is, and this is a vintage one. So it's one of those toys. You pull the little handle and it say, "This is a duck. A duck goes quack." Blah blah blah. So Sheree, trifling ass daddy, didn't go and buy the little girl a CNC. So they both didn't have a father, as you guys all know. Melody's father, I don't know all the details, but from what I can remember, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Melody's father was a professor, I believe, and him and Miss Van had some type of an entanglement, and it wasn't, they weren't married. Okay, so that's what we know about Melody's father, and that's what we know about Sheree's father. Okay, they weren't in their lives. Okay, but let's get back over the picture of the two ladies. So that's one of the two things I told y'all that they have in common. As far as we know, Melody was raised in church. Okay. And this is shady, but Sheree was raised in the streets. Okay, because there's a lot of questionable shit going on about Sheree and her upbringing, because Sheree, growing up with a single mother, Sheree didn't like the life of being poor. She wanted to, she had her mind set on, marrying well. That's how you nicely put it. She had her mindset on marrying well. So, Sheree, I remember her mom, and I wish I could find this interview. I searched, and I couldn't find it. Okay. Well, hell, I just looked a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But her mother said that Sheree got a job at either some company or maybe the city, because Sheree is from she from the Midwest. We know Melody is from the South. So Sheree got some kind of job where she was doing some accounting work, and she was really good at it, and she was thriving at it. And let me back up a little bit. Hold on, before we go to the job situation. When I said Sheree was raised by the streets, okay, so Sheree was a teen mom. I think she had her first child when she was like 14 or 15. And it's nothing wrong with, now everything is wrong with being a teen mom, like it's not a good thing. Hell, you need to grow up and live your life and not really be, tied down with that type of a responsibility. But we talking about who in the hell is the upgrade. So we putting all the shit out there, right? So Sheree was a teen mom. Melody was not. Okay. And then Melody went to college, and I believe Sheree just got a GED. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. She got a GED or a high school diploma. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it all what you value. Some people don't value education. Hell, a lot of people today don't give a damn about education. They don't value it. So it's up to you. But in my household, where the way I grew up, education was everything. Sheree is older than I am, and I know back then, education was something that us Black people strive for, because that's how we got the better life. That was the lie. My generation, I'm a millennial. That's the lie we were told, because everything changed after 2000 hit and the .com era came. Okay, so we was going off with what they was doing back in the day. So she married one man, and she built a nigga. Okay. Sheree, on the other hand, she had her little good job, she had her good looks, and she married well. She married an NFL player, Bob Whitfield. That's how she got the last name Whitfield. She married him. A lot of people don't understand this, but a lot of women don't understand this. But if you're gonna go for an NFL player, because everybody can't get the quarterback, everybody can't get the wide receiver. You want to go for, if you messing with a guy in the NFL, you want to go for someone that's gonna have longevity in their career. So Sheree, she had her little strategy together. She married a guy that was smart, because I believe he has a degree from Harvard, and he also was a lineman. So their careers are a little bit longer. They get a longer career. A lot of the times, like the quarterbacks or the wide receivers or the cornerbacks, they get hurt, they get banged up, and their careers are long. And then in the NFL, you have to be in there 5 years. I don't know if it's changed, but you have to be in there 5 years in order to get a pension. So hey D, hey Dee Dee, thank you, welcome, welcome. Y'all correct me if I'm saying anything wrong. So he played for the Atlanta Falcons. Upgraded Sheree, took in her daughter. Beautiful thing, right? Okay, Melody, on the other hand, she built the nigga. Okay, she got a Dusty and didn't know he was a Dusty because she was a little girl from the South raised to, get a husband. She wanted what her mother didn't have, right? So she felt like she was doing well, and she was. She went to college. She married this man young. Um, and hey, she built him and showed him what to do because he was obviously a flunky. Okay, Martell was like a 5th year, 6 year senior. She found his ass when he was broken. They said he was in a relationship with somebody. See all these damn flags on Martell ass. See, when I was young, I would have known, but she was just, a sweet girl with a goal of, probably just doing better than her mother. She wanted to be married, have a, that nuclear family going. And, she had to do a lot of shit behind the scenes to get that shit going. So, Melody has all 4 of her kids by one man. Sheree has 3 kids by 2 men. Nothing wrong with it. Shit happens, right? But if we talking about upgrades, you tell me, is it better to have all your kids by one man, or is it better to have all your kids by 2 or 3 different men? I don't know. It depends on your life and what you value. Okay, next on my list, I have Melody was an entrepreneur with a successful business. Sheree became a housewife. She was a socialite in Atlanta. And she didn't have to really work really hard. I know at once upon a time she said that she had a boutique. I don't think that boutique did well, but she had a boutique there in Atlanta, and she was just, really like a kept woman. Bob, how Sheree gets her money is very a mystery to me. It ain't none of my business because I don't like people being up in my business. But we know how Melody got her money, right? But we don't really know how Sheree is getting and how she got her money. So I know at the beginning of the show when Real Housewives of Atlanta started, Sheree did mention that she had a boutique and that she was known for her high fashions and spending her man money, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay. Melody got a divorce and started another successful business. Sheree got a divorce, and the show just kept paying her. Okay, she was just good at just being on the show and starting drama and being a hood rat. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I just didn't like it when Sheree pulled Kim's hair. I don't care what Kim did. I mean, this girl, Sheree, was like in her 30s at this time. Like, it's just some shit I just won't do for money. And going below the belt and being classless is one of those things that I just will not do for any money. So Sheree continued to be on the show. I think they was making like 6 figures. So, her divorce, she leveraged her divorce, and Melody kind of did the same thing. They both this is a third thing they have in common. They both leveraged their divorces to, make some money out of it. They made the best out of it, okay? So Melody started another successful business. Sheree's business, we can't really say it's been successful. She worked on She by Sheree for like 20 years before it actually came out for us all to find out she was just ordering the shit from China, like the rest of us do that order stuff, and have these little boutiques. So yeah. Sheree has a nice mansion. Melody, I don't know what's going on with her home, but I don't think that she's bought it. We haven't heard her say that she's bought it. But she got a nice rental, but it's not what Sheree got. No, no, no. No, no, no. Sheree's house takes the win. Um, and then lastly, the third thing that they have in common is that they both have shady or superiority complexes about themselves. That's, I would say Melody has a little superiority complex. I'll tell you one example of when I saw it. Well, I'll tell you two. When the show first started, Melody was like, she came off, well, let's go see these other people, and we got it going on. That was my perception of her. We are up here and they are beneath us, so we're competing with them, and I'm gonna show how we're better. She still kind of had that young, let me compete with somebody else instead of just let me do my own shit, mind my own business type of mentality. When the Real Housewives of Atlanta first came on, Sheree had hosted a party and she would not let Nene, and Nene first face, Nene real face, Nene vintage face. She didn't want Nene's real face at her party, and Sheree displayed her superiority complex when she didn't want Nene over. She thought it was funny, and she was, kikiing with Kim, and that was very wrong because Nene brought Sheree on the damn show, okay? And then another time when a Melody has displayed her superiority complex was when the Whitlows first came on the show, and Tiffany had on a hat like Melody. This was at when they were at Black, and they were talking to Tiffany and Lou about Tiffany talking about Monster. And Melody, there was a scene where Melody and Tiffany, I want to say they were in the bathroom, and she grabbed her hat and told her, "Well, don't dress like me," or some shit to that effect. Like, well, who told you to wear a hat like me? Something like that. And it just really just turned me off. So, with all of that being said, who do y'all think is the upgrade? I just ran down both of their lives in a little nutshell. What I know, what the show have shown us, both shows, Love and Marriage Huntsville and Real Housewives of Atlanta. And who do you think is the upgrade? Put it down in the comments. Thank you all for being here tonight. You could have been anywhere else. You guys, I really appreciate all of my cookie agents and the new people who have joined the channel as well. Hold on, I had some people I wanted to shout out to. Hold on. What are these the people? No. But anyway, let me see. Let me go over here. I am not beyond shouting out my new cookie agents who have just joined the channel. I'm going to get over here. Y'all give me just 1 second. We're going to give these folks a round of applause. Here we go. I'm going to shout out these new people because I've been gaining new subscribers. Did y'all like that video I had of Sheree? Did y'all like it? Mm-hmm. Sheree sent a message to Coleslaw letting them know, hey, this is chess, not checkers. Okay? Sheree is in it for the win, honey. She is using Martell, not the other way around. So we have T in the Teal Kitchen with Yourself. He is a new cookie agent. We have Lil Bruh, My Own Entertainment. He is a new cookie agent. We have Shonda Walton. Hold on, we got some more folks. We got some no folks. We got Aaron Bernard Ransom, Janice Jones, Diecast Hobbyist. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Andrea Davy, Venus O'Banion. Venus O'Banion, where you come from, girl? I know that last name, Venus. AC Wilson, Navessa Jones. Did I say your name correctly? We also have Pressure for Paper, Tom Edis World Beast. We have Shauna. She has all these A's behind her name. We have Dee Star 73, Stephanie Terrio, and Sexy Swag. Yeah, y'all give a round of applause to the new cookie agents. And I want to tell you guys thank you so much for sticking with me. I had a lot going on, a lot. I had three family members that passed away starting November 9th, and it's just been very tough for me. That's why I have not been going live as much. Then I had the little crazy issue, you guys know, 2 weeks ago. And then after that, I've just been just juggling everything, just being a mom. I'm getting ready to move. So I plan on going live as soon as I get set up in the new place so you guys can see it. And you guys just stuck with me. I've been doing evergreen content on HR. I'm gonna do some more of that because it's helpful to people. And I'm also going to check in with you guys and see what you guys like. I did the live. I've been doing the lives on Jay Nice. People have been asking me, well, who is her? Who is she? Who is she? Well, Jay Nice is someone that I look up to in a business sense or whatever. And she's a young lady out of LA. I don't think she's out of LA. She's from Cleveland and she moved to LA and she's just a huge success story. See, I can recognize success and she has the most beautiful home. Her work ethic is like none other. Like the girl has it going on. She started off dating a rapper and just, instead of just laying on her butt, she did the best with whatever he gave her. And she became, Instagram famous and now she has cookbooks. And so that's why I put her on. I know a lot of you guys say, oh, I don't like her smacking or whatever. But I want you guys to look past the smacking. I want to, one of the videos, I wanted to exploit how this girl is so nice. She has all these things going for herself. And then this guy that she's getting engaged to, he just wants to scream in the background. I told you to make me some grits. And I just want young women to know, don't put up with that. Older women too, don't put up with that. Especially not when you the millionaire. I think he makes great money too. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Respect is respect, right? So that's who she is. So I put up some content about her, and I'm gonna keep my foot on the necks of Martell and Coleslaw. Y'all know I like to call her Glitter over here, and I call her Glitter because I feel like Melody is the diamond, and Martell fell for something that was just shiny, and that's all it was. That was worth no value. I always used to say this. Just tell my ex-husband, when you go out there in them streets, don't get it twisted. Don't leave a diamond for glitter. Make sure you know what you're getting into before you start seeing some shiny shit out there. But that's all that I have to say. Keep looking out in my community tab. That's where I post a lot of things about how I'm feeling or what's going on with me, where I'll be asking guys some questions. And I think tomorrow or maybe later tonight, just depends on how I feel. We're going to go live and we're going to discuss the whole little Derek Jackson thing. Should we trust Derek Jackson? Should we listen to him? Why in the hell is he still making videos when we call his ass cheating again? But that's it for tonight, for right now, in case I decide to come back. But I want to thank everyone who came. And I will catch you guys on the next live or the next community post or the next video that I upload. So, you guys, good night and enjoy. And thank you. And you are welcome.